Good day, everyone. So we're back here again, and we're going to test because the new Tesla FSD version is now at 12.3.4. So the previous one was 12.3.2.1. So all the videos prior to this were all tests on FSD 12.3.2.1. And so now we're doing the similar test that we did in the other videos. Today we'll be doing the key food test. So this is going to be from Queens to Long Island, and let's see how it is. It's pretty much from the same area, going to the same key food, and so let's see. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead. I'll put on drive, and then I'll activate. Okay, so
now turn left onto 43rd Avenue.
So I'm going to activate now. And this is a 17-mile, 25-minute trip. And we're gonna turn left here. All right, good. Saw the car. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. So as you can see here, the streets are kind of narrow, so it makes me a bit nervous that we are passing through here, and the rate of acceleration is a bit fast, but I'm always cautious with these and ready to disengage. All right, so far so good. So it's drizzling a little bit, and it's cloudy, and let's see. All right, so we're at a green.
500 feet, turn right onto 223rd Street.
So we're now about to turn
now
right.
Turn right onto 223rd Street.
Just get something here. All right. Okay. So, okay, that was good. So this is where I would like to see how it behaves, because this is kind of a tricky
now
intersection.
Turn left onto Northern Boulevard.
So there will be cars that will on the opposite lane trying to turn right to the same road that we'll be turning left onto. But some cars are also going straight. So this is where I would like to see how this one will turn out. Okay, good. All right, I think we're a bit lucky because it's the car ahead of us is turning left as well. And okay. All right. Okay, good. Okay, that was fair.
Now turn right to take the Cross Island Parkway South ramp.
All right, it made sense to me how the car turned left. So this is another test here, how we merge. Okay, so the traffic is not that heavy, so I do think that this will be a straightforward lane change, merge into the parkway. Okay, we're good. All right.
1 mile, take exit 29 EW on the right toward Grand Central Parkway.
So we are 0.9 miles away from the next direction. On this lane. Okay, good.
Now take exit 29 EW on the right.
So you see here it's trying to turn left.
500 feet, take the ramp on the left toward Grand Central Parkway. Now take the ramp on the left toward Grand Central Parkway.
I know it's left turn, it meant this lane, but it was too early. So we are moving right along.
In 500 feet, take the Grand Central Parkway ramp on the left. Now take the Grand Central Parkway ramp on the left.
So we are staying here for the next 7.8 miles. So far so good. Now we're changing lanes. Okay. So again, my testing right now, and I think I'll be sticking to this. I'm testing on the Assertive FSD Profile on chill mode. And maybe I should test the standard acceleration mode. But then already, even on chill, sometimes the rate of acceleration is making me second guess the FSD because it's too fast for how I would want it to be. So now I'm just gonna increase my speed because just to follow the speed of this lane and also not to hold back the cars behind me. Now we're going back to the middle lane, okay. So our weather right now is drizzling and it's cloudy. What the heck was that? Alright, so I would have to be. There are two cars behind me that are racing, so I'll try to be away from them, be far from them. Now they're here. Right. So okay, so here you see this it's turning 40 max, and I'm not sure why is it turning 40. So that's something that I've been curious about. Like, it's almost every time on this spot where the speed limit is 55 and it becomes 40 for some reason. The car will slow down to 40 and I'm not sure why. So anyway, we're back, we're engaged on FSD. So we are cruising along the middle lane, and this is, for the most part, FSD is good on highway, where it's just a long stretch of driving. And we are changing lanes. Oh, okay, maybe not. So the car abandoned the lane change. Okay, now we're doing it. So I might have to increase my speed just so I'm maintaining the same speed as the cars in front of me. So we have 2.9 miles before the next direction. Traffic is light. Just cruising along for another 1.3 miles, and then we'll be going left to keep left at the fork.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Northern State Parkway east toward eastern Long Island.
another 2.6 miles. So far it's okay. FSD is detecting poor weather. It's a bit drizzling. And as you notice here, I think in the audio it might be too loud because the road just got graded. And I guess this is also another good test to observe. Like, even though the roads are not the fixed roads, it still can recognize the lanes, and it still keeps within the lanes, within the lane that it's on. So as you can see here, you can see lanes pretty much. There are some lanes that's still visible on the road, but they're kind of blurred out, or they're not clear because they got graded too. So we'll be staying here for another 1.4 miles, and then we exit. So I do see, like, the construction crew put some paint on. Like, it looks like fresh paint, but it's not all of them. So like for here, it's not clear anymore. So I could see that on the screen. You notice it still can see the lines, which is good. Okay, we have 0.4 miles left. Notice that there are lines that crisscross because the road got graded. I think that's a term, I'm not sure, but anyway, but it still maintained the proper lane readings, so to speak.
Take exit W2
So
on the right toward Old Country Road, then make a right U-turn onto Carmen Avenue.
So that was good. That was a good observation for FSD. And so we are 0.9 miles away from another exit. So I noticed before the prior version 0.3.2.1 that as it exits it kind of slows down like significantly. I want to see if there's any change to that, or is it going to be more smoother. Alright, so here we go.
Now take exit
We're exiting.
W2E
Okay,
on the right.
so it took an abrupt break. Alright, that was interesting. It took an abrupt break to exit.
Now make a right U-turn onto Carmen Avenue.
I think because there was a car that's trying to
now turn
merge
right onto Old Country Road
into our lane. Okay, so it sees a car here. Good. Alright, that was good. And then it's clear here. We should just go. Good. Okay, so we're about to turn right on this one.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Levittown Parkway. Now turn right onto Levittown Parkway.
Okay, good, good. Alright, so we are 3 minutes away, 1.2 miles. Okay. We are going straight and we're cruising right along. We are 1 minute away, 0.3 miles.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Okay, that was good adjustment of speed. Now we're turning right here.
Now turn right.
Okay, so we are at the destination.
Now your destination is on the right.
So Key Food is right here. So I'm just gonna see where the car will stop, or will it park, or anything like that. Alright, so I'm gonna disengage now. Now let me just summarize. So earlier at the narrow streets, of course I noticed like the quick acceleration even though it's on chill mode. So I'm being very cautious on that one, although the car pretty much did good at that time. And also when it turned left onto prior to merging to the first parkway, it was smooth. It was okay. I mean, it's reasonable. And then also as it went on ramp and also merged onto the parkway was good. And also there's one instance of disengagement, and it's not because of an FSD related behavior. There were two cars that were speeding and looks like they are after each other, so I had to take over. And then also I noticed that of course the car is able to see the roads that were graded, even though the lines were not as clear, and so that's a plus. I do think that even prior to this version, FSD is able to recognize that. That being said, I still have to point it out as part of the highlight. And also another thing I observed, I don't see any change as far as trying to exit out of a parkway. It still slows down very, I would say, very significantly to my estimation. Okay, so now this is a subjective thing. But earlier, as you saw it, there was a car that's also trying to merge into my lane, and so I think that influenced the car to even slow down further. So I almost disengaged at that time, but I did not. I was able to just exit as usual, but that is the observation. And so that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.